Evander Holyfield, the former four-time heavyweight champion and two-time conqueror of Mike Tyson, who amassed hundreds of millions of dollars in his boxing career, went to the closet in a hotel room across from Kennedy Airport on Wednesday afternoon and retrieved an iron and ironing board. He went to work on putting a fresh crease into a pair of pants he was planning to wear to the Knicks Jazz game later that night. "Ain't nobody can do something better than you can do it yourself," he said. Holyfield, 55, is now trying to make it as a boxing promoter and using the same qualities in his new role that he used as a fighter: determination, self-reliance and supreme confidence in his own abilities, leavened with a dash of modesty and perhaps more than a touch of naivete. "I always did a little bit more work than everybody else," Holyfield said of his success in the ring. "That, of course, is a gross oversimplification. Hard work alone could never enable a man to beat Larry Holmes, George Foreman and Riddick Bowe, or mercilessly pummel Tyson twice, the second time so humiliatingly that Tyson resorted to biting off a chunk of Holyfield's ear just 8 minutes into their 1997 rematch. What Holyfield was able to accomplish was the result not only of hard work but of superior athletic talent, endurance, durability and self-belief. Such achievements hardly seemed possible with the 6'2", 177-pound body he took out of the 1984 Olympics. So it comes as little surprise that Holyfield now believes he can conquer the business of boxing the way he once ruled the sport. "If I didn't think I could be the biggest and the best, I wouldn't get into this," Holyfield said. "That's always been my thing. If I can't do this better, why even waste my time?" Holyfield's promotional company, The Real Deal Boxing, will hold its fourth card on Saturday night at Resorts World Casino, which is adjacent to Aqueduct Racetrack in Queens. There will be about 2,000 people in attendance, give or take a couple hundred, and not one of the fighters on the card is yet a household name outside of his or her own home. There are 2 women's bouts on the program. Nor is there any television coverage, although fans can watch a free live stream on Holyfield's website, therealdealboxing.com. "We're not making as much money on this as we would like, but we're only 6 months old," said Eric Bentley, who wears several hats in the company, including Chief Operating Officer and Matchmaker. "We're just trying to build our brand and attract a larger audience. We want fans to see what we're doing. This whole thing is in its infancy right now." The main event is a 10-round bantamweight bout between Duke Micah, a Ghanaian living in the Bronx who is unbeaten in 20 fights with 18 knockouts, and Jose Santos Gonzalez, a Mexican journeyman with a 23-4 record. Also on the card is Edgar Berlanga, a New York middleweight whom Holyfield considers one of the jewels of his 36-fighter stable, but he has had just 5 professional fights, winning all of them by knockout, and is still fighting in 6-rounders. "My thing is, I want to give guys the opportunity to become something," Holyfield said.